what is robot. We will try to have a definition of robot, and we'll also see what is AI based robotics and how autonomy can be defined as well. We will give few examples of a robot, and we will see some of those robotic paradigms. The likes of robotic paradigms which we are referring over here is the hierarchical, reactive, hybrid hierarchical reactive. So we will see these three robotics paradigm which are currently being used. We will also try to explore the synergies of robotics and artificial intelligence, and we will try to give some examples of risks and opportunities of robotics. In the end, we will try to see the robotics guideline principles, which is based on EPSRC robotic guidelines framework, and we will discuss all these elements. So now let's quickly define what is a robot and what is AI robotics and autonomy. So as we see, a robot is a machine that can help you to carry out any kind of complexities of tasks, and these tasks can be carried out automatically. So the most important aspect over here is robot helps you to carry out complexities of tasks, and these tasks are carried out automatically. So these are the critical two words: complex tasks and automatically. So now what is an AI robotics? So AI robotics is more of an application of artificial intelligence techniques or technology to the robotics. So when you try to implement artificial intelligence concepts to the arm of robotics, then we call that as a AI robotics. And then what is autonomous AI robots? So autonomous AI robots, as we call, we need to be very, very sensitive about it because there can be aspects of ethics which can be involved over here. Because when you try to build the autonomy for the AI robots, it can start having any kind of impact on the human race. And when we have any kind of impact on human race, we should always be exploring the aspects of ethics, right? So whether putting the autonomous AI robots, is it ethical in place? So ethics plays a very important role in that case. So obviously, if you want to go deeper into and want to read these in detail, you can refer to this link, wiki link, which says about the beginning of robots. Now let's look into the robotic paradigm. So as we say, a paradigm, what is a paradigm? So paradigm is basically a philosophy or set of assumptions, and they are the kind of techniques which basically help you characterize any kind of approach to a class of a problem. So when you refer to the robotic paradigm, you should look into these. So it is a way of looking at the world. It is a set of tools for robotic problem. And if you give, there are three main types of robotic paradigms. So we will look into these three robotic paradigms in detail in next subsequent slides, but then these are the hierarchical paradigm, the reactive paradigm, the hybrid hierarchical reactive paradigm. So these are the three main robotic paradigms which are being prevalently used. And as we discussed, paradigm is a set of philosophies or assumptions or techniques which help you to characterize your approach to a given class of problems. So let's go deeper into the robotic paradigms. So robotic paradigms. So the three paradigms which we have talked are used for organizing the kind of intelligence in robot, and selecting the right paradigm basically helps you to make your problem solving easier. So suppose if you have selected the paradigm which is hierarchical paradigm or reactive paradigm, or a reactive and a hybrid hierarchical paradigm, so the kind of approach will differ based on that. So all these paradigm, whether it's a hierarchical, reactive or hybrid hierarchical reactive paradigms, all these uses three primitives. So they use almost 2 to 3 primitives, which is listed below. So three paradigms use three primitives, and these three primitives are sense, plan, and act. So robotic paradigms are three, and these are hierarchical reactive and hybrid hierarchical reactive, and three primitives are sense, plan, act. So primitives are like the kind of actions which are taken by these paradigms. So now let's try to look into the description of robotic paradigms. So there are two ways to describe a paradigm. So the first way is you describe the paradigm by the relationship of sense, plan, act. So these are, you describe the paradigm based on the primitives. So you try to look into a paradigm and then you try to define it based on the primitives. So that's with the relationship of your sense, plan, and act. So the functions, as we say, the robots undertake are categorized under these three primitives. The second way of describing a paradigm is by the way how the sensor data is utilized and organized. So how the robot is utilizing and capturing and organizing the sensor data. So how is the robot or system get influenced by what it senses? So these are the fundamental ways to look forward. So does the robot takes in all the sensors data and process it, or is the sensor data processed locally? So where the robotic sensor data get processed? So does it send across to the central place for processing, or is it getting processed locally in the machine? So these are the critical aspects which has to be considered. So as we said, the robotic paradigms can be described by these two ways.